I'm Leslie Weidenbender with Comcast Newsmakers, and I'm here today with Senator Dennis Kruse. He's a Republican from Auburn. Senator, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
So you're the chairman of the Senate Education Committee.
Yes, I am.
And you all have had a long agendas this year of bills.
We have had. We've had some long meetings.
Tell us what you think some of the priorities have been.
Well, I think one of the things we've been focusing on this time is higher education. I think we passed about 8 bills in the first part of the session out of our Education Committee dealing with higher ed. And I think last year we had 4 bills that passed were pretty meaningful, and I think these 8 this year have a good chance, I think, of all passing into law, hopefully. And so we will probably have more higher ed laws, bills passed into law than maybe any of the other states in the 50 states.
One of the things the legislature is looking to do is change up the scholarship program a little bit to encourage kids to graduate quicker. Tell us about why that's important.
Well, it's important because you're only eligible for grants for 4 years. If you need remediation, if you go out of high school and you want to go to college and you're not ready for college classes, and you take a year of remediation and you use your grants for that year, then you start your 4-year degree. By the time you get to be a senior in college, your grants run out and many students just quit. They don't have enough money or wherewithal to have that 5th year, so to speak, and they just drop out of college. And we want kids to graduate, so we are trying our best to get 120 hours for most degrees. All the degrees won't do that, but we're trying to push 120 hours, which if you take that 30 hours a year for 4 years, you get your 120 hours, you graduate on time, and also you should have your grants coming during those 4 years as well.
Why is it so important for Indiana to focus on getting students to graduate from college?
Well, I think it is proven over and over. They take all kinds of surveys. A college graduate earns more money than a person who's within 1 hour of graduating. In the marketplace in America today, a college graduation gives you more income. Some people say from a high school diploma to a college diploma could be worth as much as $1 million in your working career additional money, so it's pretty significant.
Obviously, you've done a lot of K through 12 legislation as well. One of your bills is about school absenteeism. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. In order to learn, you have to be in school. And sickness is a reason why. It's unexpected and you can't control that sometimes, or you can't control it any time, basically. But other times, delinquent parents, I call them, keep their kids home just to have them home and don't go to school. So this bill will actually define chronic absenteeism and what is a truant student. So somebody who is just deliberately staying home for no good reason, then that person will have a person assigned to them from the school corporation to work with them and their family to say, you need to have this kid in school, and possibly even the prosecutor could prosecute that delinquent parent again for not having their kid go to school. Because if you're not there, and a lot of these are already kids who are behind when the school starts, and so they just get further behind, and then they become people who do crimes, and we spend $25,000 a year keeping them in a prison. Or if they go to school, they have a lot better chance to learn and succeed and not be somebody who's going to cost the taxpayer money in their adult life.
Senator, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Glad to be with you.
I'm Leslie Weidenbender with theStateHouseFile.com and Comcast Newsmakers. I've been with Senator Dennis Kruse today. Thanks for joining us.